Greetings and welcome to our Father's Day Retail series. I'm Mary Beth Garcia, the CEO of MOHR Retail, and today I have the pleasure of having Fernando Tovar, Human Resource Manager at Cavender's with me. Welcome, Fernando, and thank you so much for joining us and joining this series. Can you tell us a little bit about your children?
Sure. Thank you for having me. I have my oldest daughter is 21. Her name is Lily. Then my son is Isaac. He's 17 years old.
Wow, so they're almost off the payroll, right?
Almost.
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 Well, let's get started. I really appreciate you sharing your insights with your career being in HR and retail. How did you navigate the early stages? Because they're young adults now, but when you
Mhm.
started your family, while managing the demands of a retail leadership career, how did you balance that?
First of all, could have done it without my loving wife. She was great. She was there when I couldn't be there and made sure that I knew all events that were coming up. I also was blessed with some great managers who understood that, hey, to me, family did come first and let me make those events. If there was a game that I needed to go to, I visited a store nearby, or there was something that I needed to do with my daughter. Hey, sometimes I had to leave early in the morning instead of, staying overnight to be there at a meeting, but they helped me navigate through all of that.
Absolutely. And we know that retail does involve a lot of travel, as
Yeah.
you said. So sometimes it's hard to be there. But that support system, your loving wife, but also having a boss that understood and helped you be flexible, it seems like
Yeah.
that was important. Great. So, what advice would you give to young men in retail who are currently raising children and striving for growth in their own careers? What's some advice you might share with them?
Remember why you do what you do. You do it for them, to give them a better life and to give yourself a better life. So don't miss those opportunities. Yeah, sometimes that a store visit seems like it's very important, but it can wait a little bit. Have those go to those donuts with dad, those recitals, with your daughter. Do those things because those are the things you tend to regret most, not being
Absolutely. Those are the ones, the moments that you'll remember the most. Absolutely.
there.
So were there times you've got it, you had a good support system and balance, but were there times that you felt you had to choose between career and family? And how did you make those decisions, and really what else did you learn from them than what you've already shared with us?
There was times where I felt like I did have to make that sacrifice, and I was the dad in the stands, and instead of watching the soccer goal, I was watching. I was on the phone with the store, with the district manager somewhere. But you just got to learn to separate that for a little bit. You can always come back to it, and be there for your children because they're going to need you the
Ab-
most.
Absolutely. So what are your plans for Father's Day this month and this year?
I don't know. We'll see what they have planned. Usually, we'll hang out and grill and have a good time.
That sounds like a wonderful Father's Day.
Yeah.
Fernando, I wish you a very happy Father's Day. I look forward to continuing to work with you at Cavender's, and I just wish you continued success with the family side that you're developing.
Thank
Happy
you. Thank you
Father's
so much.
Day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.